Okay, so I'll go straight into probably one Dragon Ball character that should have just stayed dead because he was so incompetent and just just a goofball basically. He is he is the Goofy of Dragon Ball. I'm talking about my bro Yamcha. Yamcha. What's interesting is that when Yamcha comes along, he's basically like a desert bandit, and he's a pretty competent character. But then he just gets really and really more and more incompetent until you get to the Saiyan arc, and yeah, just really incompetent. So go ahead and cut up into him. The first time that Yamcha dies is in the Saiyan arc. A Saibai-man jumps on him from the back, ties him and holds him down and blows up. Blows him up to bits. And afterwards, like all throughout the rest of the series, time and time again, this joke is brought up about how incompetent he was to let that Saibai-man jump up on his back and blow up, you know. So Yamcha is brought back to life at the end of the Frieza arc with the Namekian Dragon Balls. And then he dies. There's an extra chapter that Toyotaro drew up for the Dragon Ball Super manga that has like all the Z fighters fighting 17 and 18. Yamcha dies in that and at the beginning of the History of Trunks special. He never comes back, but Trunks goes back in time and changes the events of history where Yamcha does not die like that. Yamcha is turned into chocolate and is eaten by Majin Buu. Then he's brought back again by the Namekian Dragon Balls a second time in the Majin Buu arc. So yeah, really, dude, I can't think of a single thing that Yamcha has ever done that was ever competent. What was that dish that his name is based on? There's actually some kind of a Chinese or Malaysian food or something that Yamcha's named after. Oh well. Interesting, but in Journey, his role is based on a character from Journey to the West, which is based upon a Ming Dynasty Chinese novel or whatever. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so in Dragon Ball Super, Yamcha dies when Frieza blows up the Earth and kills everyone on it. The angel Whis reverses time, so that's undone. This happens in both the Resurrection F movie as well as in the Dragon Ball Super equivalent. Probably, very likely in the timeline where Goku Black originates from. Goku Black killed Yamcha, and we have no idea what happened afterwards at that stage, because Goku Black was definitely capable of destroying Yamcha at that point. The next issue was that, again in the Future Trunks timeline, Future Zeno wiped out the entire multiverse when he destroyed Infinite Merged Zamasu. So the dead future Yamcha was wiped from existence when that happened. When future Zeno did that. And that's basically it. In Xenoverse, Yamcha's killed by the Great Ape, Goku, and Vegeta. I mean, the Great Apes, Nappa and Vegeta. He's killed by the Cell Juniors and by Majin Buu. Or Super Buu. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's just a quick rundown of probably the most incompetent character in Dragon Ball. Incredibly, he was Bulma's boyfriend or Bulma was his girlfriend, I should say. Let me rephrase that incredibly, from the end of the first arc until the